Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. May you be blessed by the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth, the one that has given you life. And I hope you also are praising God. It's only the living that can declare the praise of the Lord. And part of what we'll be doing even on this channel and for this tutorial is to praise the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth, with the work of our hands. Therefore, as we commence, put all you have got into it. Let your work be so good as to attract glory to God. And you feel happy seeing what God has deposited in you and how you have been able to utilize it very well. In today's tutorial, by the grace of God, we shall continue with our perfect star beret. This is actually the part 2. If you have not started from part 1, I'm going to leave the link in the description box so that you can go and start from part 1. The beret is worked in 26 rounds. Part 1 already covered round 1 to 15. So today we are going to continue from round 16 to 26. And we are also going to do our finishing. Aside from being very easy, the beret is reversible. You can use both the wrong and the right side. From the clip you are watching, the white and blue design is actually showing the right side of the beret, while the second one actually displaying the reverse side, and both sides are so neat. If you follow it and you painstakingly crochet along, you are going to have a beret that you can use and switch to any side you like at any point in time. For this project, you require a medium weight yarn, and because medium weight yarn are not readily available where I am going to be using double strand of lightweight yarn. And because we shall be working in tapestry design, I'm going to be using 5.5mm hook. Ordinarily, I should have used either 6mm or 6.5, but because we'll be carrying our unused yarn along and we'll be working over it, I need a hook that is not too big so that my tension will be a little bit tight and it will cover the unused yarn. In addition to the hook, you will also need a scissors, a darning needle, stitch marker, and a tape to measure. Stitch marker is very important because we are going to be working in the continuous round. So obviously we will need to be marking the beginning of each round so that we don't lose count of our rounds. We are now going to start our round 16, which is the first round for this part 2. in this part 2. If you had followed from part 1 of the video, you will have worked up to round 15, and by the time you ended round 15, you add 7 groups of 17 stitches in color B and another 7 groups of 1 stitch in color C. So you are now going to fasten off your color C, as we will no longer use it. For our round 16, we are going to use just color B, but this time around we will do a little bit of decrease. With your color B, you are going to work 2 HDC together. You are going to work 2 stitches together. If you are not familiar with how to decrease after double crochet, I'm going to leave the link in the description box so that you can follow on the tutorial and familiarize yourself with it. Notwithstanding, watch what I do so that you will be able to catch up. But I have a tutorial with detailed instruction. Again, I repeat, decrease of half double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, pull through. You now have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over again, insert into the next stitch, pull through. You have 5 loops on your hook. Now yarn over and pull through all the 5 loops on your hook. You have succeeded in decreasing the number of stitches by 1. At the end of round 15, we finished with 126 stitches, but we are going to reduce it to 120. At the end of round 16, I expect your stitches to be 120. At the same time, finish off the last 2 stitches with color A. Remember, we started with color A. We are now introducing color A again. So for our round 17, we are going to start with color A, 1/2 double crochet into the first stitch, then 1/2 double crochet into the next stitches with color B. So the pattern is this: 1/2 double crochet with color A in 1 stitch, followed by color B, 1/2 double crochet each in the next 9 stitches. So at the end of this round, you will be having 12 groups of 9 stitches in color B and another 12 groups of 1 stitch in color A. When working in tapestry, at interval, make it an habit to check the reverse of your work to ensure that you are carrying your unused yarn along and you are actually crocheting over it. It's essential. As you walk along, maintain a consistent tension. Don't allow it to be too tight so that your work will not begin to curve or fold in a way that will make the pattern not to look very nice. As you round up round 17, finish up with color A, because in round 18 we shall be starting with color A. Now to our round 18. For your round 18, you are going to start with color A. You are going to work 1 half double crochet each into the next 2 stitches. Thereafter, the pattern proper starts. With color B, you work 1 half double crochet into the next 7 stitches. Then with color A, 1 half double crochet each into the next 3 stitches. The pattern for this round again is color B, 1 half double crochet into the next 7 stitches. Color A, 1 half double crochet each in the next 3 stitches. You continue like this around until the last 8 stitches. When you get to the last 8 stitches, you are going to work color B in the following 7 stitches, and the last stitch will be in color A. We are still working in a continuous round. Remember to place your stitch marker on the first stitch of the round. For our round 19, you are going to work 1 half double crochet into the next 3 stitches with your color A. Thereafter, the pattern proper starts for this round 19. Color B, 1 half double crochet into the next 5 stitches. Color A, 1 half double crochet each in the next 5 stitches. Very simple. 1 half double crochet into the next 5 stitches, color B. Then the following 5 stitches, 1 half double crochet each using color A. When you get to the last 7 stitches, you work your color B, 1 half double crochet into the next 5 stitches, while the last 2 stitches will be worked in color A. We are now nearing the end of our round 19. To complete the round, you are going to work the last 2 stitches with color A. And at the end of this round, you are going to have 12 groups of 5 stitches in color B and another 12 groups of 5 stitches in color A. So let's now commence our round 20. For this round, you are going to start with color A and you are going to work 1 half double crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1 half double crochet each into the next 4 stitches. Thereafter, the pattern starts. The pattern is color B, 1 half double crochet into the next 3 stitches. Then your color A, 1 half double crochet into the next 7 stitches. You continue like this until you get to the end. Towards the end, you are going to have 6 stitches, and for those stitches we are going to be working color B, 1 half double crochet into the next 3 stitches, and the last 3 stitches will be in color A. As usual, just before you get to the next stitch on which you are going to use a new color, you are going to use that color to finish off the last stitch of the previous color. This is to ensure that your work turns out right and colors are not overlapping. We are ending the last 6 stitches of round 20 as follows. With color B, work 1 half double crochet into the next 3 stitches, and with your color A, you are going to work 1 half double crochet each into the last 3 stitches. For our round 21, we are starting with color A. With your color A, you are going to work 1 half double crochet into the next 5 stitches, 1 half double crochet each into the next 5 stitches. Thereafter, we commence the pattern for this round. Following with color B. With your color B, you work 1 half double crochet into the next stitch. Then into the following 9 stitches, we are going to work 1 half double crochet each. This pattern is easy, especially for this round. At the end, you are going to have 12 groups of 1 stitch in color B and 12 groups of 9 stitches each of color A. At the end of this round 21, you fasten off your color B. It will no longer be required. We'll now be working in color A from now until the end of the work. And as you can see, the width of our work is about 33 inches, which is too wide for any size of head. Well, don't you worry, we'll soon shape it and it will look beautiful. We are going to commence decrease, major decrease in the next round. The height is about 8 inches. By the time we finish the decrease and the edging, we should be getting a height of not less than 9 inches, which is adequate for any adult size. We are now on our round 22. Our work is becoming more and more interesting. For this round, we are going to carry out a major decrease and we are going to be using our color A. With your color A, you are going to work 1 HDC into each of the next 4 stitches. Then for the next 2 stitches, you are going to work them together, which is a decrease. If you have never done a half double crochet decrease before, I'm going to leave a link in the description box for you to familiarize yourself with it. Notwithstanding, still watch me and see what I'm doing here right now, and I know you will be able to get along with it. This is how you are going to work 2 half double crochet together to get your decrease. As usual, you will yarn over, insert hook and pull your loop through. You now have 3 loops on your hook, but instead of yarning over and pulling through the 3 loops, you are not going to do that. You are going to yarn over, insert hook again into the next stitch, pull through another loop. You now have 5 loops on the hook. You now yarn over and pull through all 5 loops together. the 2 stitches now become 1. You have just done a decrease. We are now on round 23, which is our second round of decrease. In this round, you are going to work 1/2 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. Then the next 2 stitches, you are going to work them together. As you've already seen in the previous round, how we made our decrease, you just continue in that way. And that is how you are going to crochet all around until this round is completed. Remember that we are still working in a continuous round, so for every beginning stitch, remember to mark with your stitch marker. It is now time to commence on round 24. This is our third and last round of decrease. For this round, we are working 1/2 DC into the next 2 stitches. Then you work 2 stitches together. You work 1/2 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. Then the following 2 stitches, you work them together, making it a decrease. Remember to still use your stitch marker as we are still working in a continuous round. The beauty of the work we have been doing is now becoming very obvious. Very obvious. It's now usable, but we can still improve upon it. You can see that the width of the circumference has reduced drastically. We have now completed our round of increase, so we are just going to work a couple of rounds more. Let's see what we have. As you can see, the circumference is about 26 centimeters, about 33 centimeters. That's about 26 inches. But for an average adult head, what we just need is about 22 inches. and if for a large adult head, we'll be talking about 23 inches or 23.5. So let's see what result we get after this couple of rounds. So for this round, you are going to work 1 HDC all around. I'm now going to work round 25, and for our round 25 there will be no increase or decrease. All you will do is just to work half double crochet all around, and at the end of this round we are going to slip stitch, because from the following rounds we are no longer going to work in a continuous round. We just finished our round 25, and our circumference is now 24 inches. So we are just going to work one more round. That one more round will bring it down to about 22-21 inches, which is okay for an adult head size that is just medium, and that is where we end it. We are going to end it in round 26. For the last round, which is our round 26, we are going to work using both the front post half double crochet and back post half double crochet stitches. If you are not familiar with those stitches, I'm going to leave a link for the tutorial at the description box so that you can access. But meanwhile, let's take it along together and you will be able to follow through. We are going to start with chain 2. Our chain 2 will not be regarded as part of the stitches. Thereafter, we'll work one front post half double crochet followed by back post half double crochet. That is the pattern for this round. Front post half double crochet, back post half double crochet. At the end, we are going to round up our work. The front post and back post half double crochet stitches are very easy. Unlike your half double crochet that we are inserting our hook into the top, this time around we are going to be inserting into the body of the stitch from front to back and back to the front. And for the back post, we are going to be working at the back. We are going to insert your hook through the back. So watch what I do, and with that you will be able to complete this round. For your front post, yarn over hook, insert into the front, to the back, to the front, pull your loop. You have your normal 3 loops. Now yarn over hook and pull through. That is for your front post, half double crochet. Then for the back post, yarn over hook, go through the back, pull against it through the back, pull your loop, yarn over hook and pull through. That will complete the sequence. So watch and do same for your own work until you get to the end of the round. You'll be alternating back, front post first, back post next, until we get to the end. And we are now going to slip stitch and fasten off, because this is the final round for this work. The beauty about this pattern is that it's easily adjustable for other sizes. All you need to do is to stop your increase when you get to the desired circumference you want, or to work more rounds, and you'll be able to make the necessary adjustments for the size you want to make. Slip stitch to the beginning stitch and fasten off your yarn. Ensure you have a long tail left that can be sewn into the beret to make it secured, very, very secured. Yes, our work has ended beautifully well. We have a circumference of 21 inches. So we are going to fasten off our yarn, and with your darning needle you are going to weave in, sewing the loose excess tails. As you can see, because we were stitching in our yarns all along, our work is very neat. We don't have too many loose tails or yarn to sew in. I'm sure you had an interesting experience working on this beret, because we were able to try our hands on a lot of stitches. Apart from working the tapestry design, you had the opportunity of working on both front posts and back posts, and I know you are able to perfect your half double crochet. You also had the opportunity of decreasing and increasing stitches, which will be useful even when you undertake other projects. For all the stitches we use in this project, I have detailed tutorial for them. I'm going to leave the link in the description box. In addition, the written pattern will be posted to my blog, and I'm also going to leave the link for that for you to be able to access and possibly print out the pattern for you to continue your work. I will be glad if you subscribe to my channel. If you do, you have a lot of benefit to derive from it. When you visit often, you are going to get tutorials on not just crochet work, sometimes knitting. I also love beading, so you are going to see tutorials to my beadwork, bag, jewelry, flower vase, and more. Apart from that, I'm also a lover of God. I believe in Christ, and I do minister and post devotion